Working it. So, what's really cool today is there's JJ playing with and Angelica and the puppy down there somewhere and Grayson over in the corner, and there I am in the midst of all of this. And I bet you're thinking, why on earth am I showing you this room? There is lots of chaos everywhere. Gray, can you say hi?
Hi.
What are you sitting with? Cards, and what else behind you? All kinds of things, clothes and toys and garbage. And what's really fascinating is I made a judgment this morning and a request of my darlings. And right now, Ken and I are busy helping our daughter and our son-in-law watch the kids for a few days. And so I thought, wouldn't it be a nice surprise if we simply made things look nice before Mom and Dad got home? And what I didn't know, when I asked the 5 kids to please tidy up their rooms, what we were going to discover. We were going to discover behind every nook and cranny, once the rooms were tidy, that there was piles and piles of stuff everywhere. Under the bed, this is a few of the items that were under there, and then all the bins and all the laundry hampers and the books and the bookcases, everything behind it, there was other stuff behind it. And as I started to get exasperated, I thought, did I make a good request, or did I make a really silly request? Because there was everything from garbage to coins to cars to books to I don't even know what, school things, water bottles, and some other really nasty things. And as I started to get a little not impressed, I remembered something. Back when I was a teenager and a young child, my room looked much like this. There were things hidden behind things, and my granddaughters are listening right now going, you never told us that. You've never let us know that you were as messy as we are or have as many treasures as we do. And it's amazing how I'd forgotten that. And little did I know I was opening literally a can of worms when I said tidy your room. So times 5. And then I made the mistake, because there's 5 kids, 5 bedrooms, made the mistake of going to do a little check, a little observation of how it was. And it was overwhelming. I mean, we spent an hour and a half this morning in this one room, and we eventually decided, didn't we, Jay? We eventually decided that although it's a lot more fun to play and carry on, even when we're to be working, that it was a lot easier if we just got together and shared and cleaned the rooms together. So we're going to do 1, and then we're going to do 2 and 3, and I'm hopeful that number 4 and 5, the teenagers, handle it all by themselves. Haven't double checked yet though, so that is going to be the next stop. So it's interesting how a small request turned into a bit of a mess, and could have turned into literally a nightmare depending on how I handled it. I hate to admit that when my kids were younger, because these are my grandkids, I probably didn't handle it as well. So I did tag Candace and Ryan and Amber, because they know what it was like when they were younger and I was parenting the kids, because although Amber is my daughter-in-law, she has actually been a family friend since she was a little girl, so was around the house and saw some of the mess when she babysat the kids.
My eyes are popping out.
And his eyes are popping out. What's going on over there, Greg? There you go. And so there's lots of time for adventure and play in the midst of it all. So tomorrow morning we are doing a show. It so happens the timing is amazing on how to make your house a home. It's the summary show. It's about relationship, about all the aspects of our lives, really. So if you want to catch... Yes, I hear you, Grayson. If you want to catch a little bit of that, tune in to 99.1 FM and enjoy learning with us and recognizing we are still very much a work in progress. So the good news is I handled it better than I normally would have. So we're now going to band together as a team, clean each room, and then go to the park for a picnic dinner. So, not something I would have done when mine were little, but here we are. And Vicki, the reason I tagged you is because you do recall when Ken and I were first married what our room looked like. So it didn't even grow out of it when we were kids. It took well into the Yeah, beyond the teen years, into adulthood. We did get married at 19 though, so we were still teens. Anyway, and now our houses, or my house, Kevin's house, is usually pretty tidy. I can't handle clutter or chaos or things behind things, except maybe thrown into the odd closet or the odd drawer. So it's amazing how some things never change, and some things go generation to generation.